Hey, what is going on everybody, Ninja here, and today we're back at again with another anime discussion. Now today's anime discussion is going to be talking about the one, the only, One Punch Man. Now many people, including myself, absolutely love this anime. Whether it be the hilarious humor that it has, whether it be the craziness that the anime has, or whether it be the absolute overpoweredness of Saitama, which makes the show even more funny, there's so much stuff to love about this brilliant anime. And quite frankly, one of the best parts of it is the animation and fight scenes. The animation and fight scenes is absolutely glorious, and I'm so happy that Madhouse did it. And the animation really does shine in the fight scenes of One Punch Man. The animation, oh my gosh, and the fights, they're so well handled. And that's what we'll be talking about in today's video. The top 4 One Punch Man fights, in my opinion at least. Coming in at number 4, we have Saitama versus Crablante. This is technically the first fight in the show. Of course, technically our first fight that we see is Vaccine Man, but this one was the first that took place chronologically. And this fight is pretty much the one that started it all, in a way. We see Saitama without his One Punch Man abilities or anything. He's being overpowered by this crab creature of some sorts, and that's when he realizes, you know what, I'm gonna defeat you in one punch. We don't expect anything of it, but we get to see, like, wait, this is the same guy who just one punched that man, that Vaccine Piccolo looking ass dude right there. It's this same dude? What? Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? And the way he defeats it is just gruesome and crazy. And even though like the quick ending part of this fight scene is only like 40 seconds or so, its animation, like I said, is very well handled, very well choreographed, and just quite frankly, so enjoyable to watch. Moving on to number 3, we have Saitama versus the Subterraneans. The Subterraneans actually give Saitama a challenge. This fight is so well choreographed, and we get to see Saitama feel the excitement, the fear, all in one. It's something he hasn't felt in years, and he gets to be this excited new creature, unleashing all of his power onto these creatures that are so overpowered. It's so well handled, and it's so fluid. The fight scenes, every single punch that Saitama does is so fluid, and you feel like you're actually there just watching it all. And the funniest part about this is when you think Saitama's like, I'm just a guy who's a hero for fun, and we see this whole epic thing, it turns out it was just a dream the entire time. Sorry, Saitama. Moving on to number 2, we have Saitama versus Janus. Oh, Lord have mercy on this fight scene. Oh my gosh. Especially we're immediately greeted with Janus' epic kick, animated beautifully, almost like the CGI is handled so well, and isn't to the point where it just feels like overused or feels like a video game cutscene. No, it's so fluid and epic, and mixes a style of 2D and 3D so nicely, and gives Saitama like, whoa, this guy's actually pretty good. And man, oh my gosh, the way Saitama beats him is literally like, okay, I win, enough said. And even though this fight is only like 4 minutes, so quite frankly, most fights in One Punch Man are pretty short anyways. I think that's what makes it so worth it. It's quick, straight to the point, and doesn't add any extra sugarcoating that we don't need. I love this fight so much. I could rewatch that kick so many times. You know, let's play it like 3 times. Oh, feels so good. But anyways, moving on to number 1, we have Saitama versus Lord Boros. Now, Saitama versus Lord Boros is probably the longest One Punch Man fight we've ever gotten in season 1 of the anime, and is a great way to end off this arc with an epic fight where Saitama has somewhat of a rival, and that gives him a little bit of tension. Not too much, but it still feels as if this guy's really good. Can Saitama beat him? We know it probably can, but he's probably gonna struggle a little bit. And it's so well animated. This is the best animated fight scene ever. And we see Lord Boros just unleashing all that on Saitama, and Saitama's like, okay, you're not that bad, okay. And it's so well animated and so well choreographed. Camera moves so fluidity with the fights, and the music fits as well. The voice acting is great, and it just ends like that. Like, Lord Boros is like, I've never encountered anyone like you. And Saitama's like, I'm just a hero for fun at the very end. And man, that's a great way to end off the final fight of the show. So guys, that's just been my top 4 One Punch Man fights in Season 1 of the anime. Now, what do you guys think are your top 4 One Punch Man fights? Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, there's so many great One Punch Man fights in Season 1 alone, and I just decided to cover my top 4, but trust me, there are plenty other great One Punch Man fights. But anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. Ninja out. Peace everybody.